As a feminine gay man, I believe a lot of y'all want validation because you are going to pretend to like trans people, but now the next minute you don't. And the conservatives already have got to this. Ain't nothing we can do about it. I'm not a leftist person because I believe a lot of stuff on the left side is crazy too. Trust me. I just believe y'all just be picking at the trans community because the trans community is not fighting y'all. The trans community is not picking on the stalls. Y'all gotta understand, these people do not fight or speak up on stuff like this because they just want to be people. They just want to be seen as human beings. That's all they want to be seen as. Oh, y'all little black men coming on YouTube trying to speak for this women's only gym. Y'all need to stay in y'all own place. This has nothing to do with you. Oh yeah, don't try to be funny because I'm a black man too. And this is the thing, they might try to use this against me because I am a cross-dresser. And they're going to be like, where would cross-dressers go? If a trans woman is not a cross-dresser, where would cross-dressers go? See, this is the thing. I use the men's bathroom. I don't go to the gym, but the thing is, if I had to go to the gym, unisex gyms, that's what I'm trying to say, but I'll just be a gym for everybody. That's the thing about y'all cross-dressers and us gays and us feminine gay men. This is an agenda. They want to see trans people, you know, they're trying to degrade this community as much as they can when there's other stuff going on in this world. Changing your gender is something is like the worst thing you can do, I guess.
My women's only gym will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women.
The fitness influencer has doubled down on her decision to ban trans women from her women-only gym. The influencer, known as Natalie B Fitness, announced plans to open the Girls Spot in London back in 2021 with a mission to tackle gym harassment, intimidation, and sexual harassment that women face. She created a GoFundMe to crowdfund for the space, amassing over £20,000 in donations. At the time, when asked about trans women accessing the gym, Natalie was quick to respond.
Of course, trans women are welcome at my women's only gym. I don't see trans women as trans women. I see trans women as women. And if you identify as a woman, then you're of course welcome.
She reinforced her stance with a tweet stating, "Trans women are women and also a minority that need to be protected." However, Natalie recently made a U-turn on her decision to be trans inclusive. In a video posted to X on Sunday, March 9th, she said,
my women's only gym will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women. We are focusing on self-defense classes, as well as workshops and activations around PCOS and training on your menstrual cycle, all of which occur to biological women.
This statement caused a wave of online backlash, and some even asked for refunds from the funds donated. Hearing the noise, Natalie came back, explaining her reasons.
The decision was based on the simple fact that I have been sexually assaulted inside of a gym. So many of the women that are coming to my women's only gym is because they have also been sexually assaulted or sexually harassed or faced gym intimidation. Whilst I understand the anger around backtracking, the reason why it is female only is so incredibly important. You know, like, I want so many girls and women to feel so safe.
And y'all never want to care about the biological born women who have masculine features. How is they gonna prove if someone is a biologically born woman if they go inside the gym? If y'all conservative people keep on trying to reverse this world is never gonna be right. You have to accept that this is a new planet and trans women are going to exist. In a few years, we're going to have robots most likely identifying as human beings, and that can create a whole anarchy. We had a video game called Detroit Become Human. We're going to have robots identifying as humans, and I'm not trying to compare trans people to that because trans women are women, and I'm going to always stand on that. Trans women who have been trans their whole life are women. Some of these little gay boys who be calling themselves transgender, y'all would detransition in the next 10 years because you couldn't get a certain nigga. That's your problem right there. Y'all are not women. Trans women are women. And I'm not one of them gay boys who's gonna call themselves transgender. A lot of black men and a lot of black gay men have every right to be as feminine as they want to. There are straight men out here who want to wear press-on nails, and that is a straight man. If they want to do that, they can be straight and do it. So, and a lot of women have problems with stuff like when cis women always come on TikTok trying to slander Kennedy Dior when there's gay boys out here being misogynistic and there's gay boys out here degrading women. But yeah, I want to do this because she's a trans woman. And I'm sick of stuff like that. And let's be real, she might allow studs in her little gym. She's probably more likely to allow a stud in her gym than a woman, a biological woman with broad shoulders, a condition with a beard condition or something like that, or a biological woman who is just 6'5" or something like that, which is nothing wrong with that. I love tall women. Tall women are so beautiful. Like, this is 2025. We are living in a new time. Y'all motherfucking conservative people, I'm not saying like, because I have some conservative beliefs and I have some liberal beliefs, but I'm neither of. But a lot of women be hating on women with natural hair, and that's the thing I don't like. The thing about being a human being, you is different from everybody else. You're not the same. We're not clones. We're all gonna be different. There are some straight men who want to motherfucking wear nails. There are some gay men who want to wear wigs. There's some trans women who are women. And there's some trans women who are going to try to live their life as a biological woman. And you got to accept that shit.
I don't have many thoughts on this women-only gym other than how the fuck are you going to be able to prove that someone is a biological woman when they try to come into your gym? How? How are we going to try to prove it? Are you going to have them drop their pants in front of you? Like, what is it? And to exclude a group of women who absolutely face danger, violence, just out in the streets alone, just like any other woman does, is crazy to me. Excluding them simply because they are not biological women, crazy. All this is doing is just perpetuating the same rhetoric that cis white men are using, because what are you gonna do when you have a more masculine presenting woman come into the door? You are perpetuating white supremacy this way, and the ideals of femininity are stemmed and rooted in white supremacy. And if you can't see that, I don't know how the fuck you're allowed to open a business like that. So, fuck you.
Nobody in the LGBT community is doing as much harm as how fucking straight people are doing. Straight people do shit every day. Y'all do not want to hold them accountable. Y'all are just plain ignorant. And they're always going to sugarcoat their hatred. They're always going to sugarcoat every little thing of the Bible. The Bible says man and woman. The Bible says a man should not wear a female's garment. It's just so, y'all need to stop. People will choose a sin they think it's a bigger sin and judge people who does the sin while they live in another sin. This hairstyle situation is the number one reason why I can't be friends with most biological black women today. Y'all agree with stuff like this. I don't agree with you. Drag. If you want to start a business, why the fuck you want to assault and attack your clients? That's a thing. Why do most biological women think like that? Where is the biological women who want to start a business and they will get real serious? They'll go take shit to court, do some reason being a little girl. That's why I'm not a liberal, because liberals think like that. I don't do that stuff.
She knows that she's not going to lose out on any money. She can rest assured knowing that a big part of her consumer base are not going to turn away from her because of this. She's very much able to rely on the fact that transphobia does run so rampant within the black community. I think one of my biggest wishes for the black female community would be that we become more secure in our womanhood, to where we wouldn't have to subjugate the population of women that experiences the most harassment and the most sexual violence, etc. At the moment, I'm sure Natalie B Fitness doesn't have an issue turning back on the things she said in 2021, because 2021 was very much a political correctness was at the forefront of everybody's minds, and it wouldn't really serve her well to promote her brand in this exclusive mindset. Now with this rise of conservatism, there aren't really any pitfalls to her exhibiting transphobic rhetoric, especially within the black community, where so many people's perception on gender is informed by religion, or even the values that we've come to adopt, even if they're not inherently cultural values, the values we've come to kind of adopt. So even if she does come out and apologize, which I really, really doubt, but even in the instance where that did happen, she's not going to change her business plan, because a big part of her consumer base, which is going to be women of color, specifically black women, they're not going to ride behind trans people on this issue. They're definitely not. People barely care about gay rights, so they're not going to care when it comes to this kind of issue, which is really, really unfortunate. But I feel that's why she knows that regardless of the controversy online, her pockets are still going to be lined, because unfortunately a lot of people don't care about issues that don't affect them. Because if there's an opportunity to stand above someone in the social hierarchy, people are going to take it. Time and time again, the black community has shown that if there's an opportunity to kind of be above someone because of the way that we've been subjugated, if there's an opportunity to now you're above someone, people are always going to take the opportunity. And this is just another example of that.
If y'all keep on trying to reverse this world back into the 1990s where that gay shit wasn't, trans women are going to be women. Trans women are themselves, and they're going to keep on being themselves. And yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all motherfuckers coming in my goddamn console. Guys, later, peace out, and bye.